She has questions, and when you think about it,
Okay, family. So I just learned that a man cannot have full control and full access to his feelings. So what was explained to me is, let's say someone broke in a house, right? And everyone is afraid. Everyone is fearful, right? But only the woman is allowed to be scared because he then has to get up and protect his family. If they are arguing,
see, just off the rip, I would prefer a woman more like this, a more quote unquote secular woman, because she is basing her perception of the world and men and women based off of reality. I'm not saying that what's in the Bible and what's, Proverbs are not reality, but unfortunately, the teachings in the Bible are so subjective to either who the person is teaching the words of the Bible and to the person who's receiving the information from the Bible. It's too subjective versus being able to truly take a look at what's happening in real life and then using your critical thinking to determine, okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? He does got to go up, and if someone breaks in the house, the man does have to go out there. He scared? Yeah, he probably is. What the fuck? I know I would be scared, but she's right. Yeah, you just got to go do it because as men, that's what we're supposed to do. You're to protect your woman, your children, your household. You know what I'm saying? And so, some of you fools out there are ready for someone to come in, like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to shoot a motherfucker, but I got some clips for someone if they want it. But at the same time, man, you really putting your life on the line. And so what she's saying is so valid. And a lot of you guys out here, I'm advocating for you. You literally, when you get married or when you have a girlfriend, whatever, you are literally putting your life on the line for your woman. What is your life worth? Is it worth constant nagging? Is it worth not getting the food that you desire? Is it worth combativeness from your woman? Is it worth sexless relationship? Your life is worth that. All I'm saying is that we've gotta have a lot more self-respect. There's nothing wrong with not just it's not just about demanding, it's about accepting what you're worth, accepting what you want. If you don't get what your life is worth, leave. You don't have to fight the woman. You don't have to demand shit from her. Go find another chick that's gonna give you what you feel like your life is worth.
he has to console her, and he can't be consoled because she's the woman. The man can express what he feels because her feelings are supposed to be far greater than his. And I never really thought about it that way. He says if they lose the child, everyone consoles the mother, no one consoles the father. If they lose a loved one, even though it could be his family, they always console her. How you holding up? How you doing this for him? I was like, is it really like that? See, this is why.
Yes, it's really like that. Look at the disparaging fact between Father's Day and Mother's Day. I made like $1,000 in one day serving on Mother's Day. $1,000 on Father's Day. I'd be lucky to come out with 100, 200. That was back when I was serving like a couple years ago, bro. Don't treat fathers the same way we treat mothers. And which is why I'm always advocating for the men, man. And it's not to say you're a bitch for wanting this. You're a pussy for wanting that. Oh, you should just do your job in silence. It's not even about that, man. It's not about not being a gentleman and accepting these things because it's never going to be fair. As the man, you're always going to be putting more. But is it really wrong to ask for a little consolement? Is it really that bad to ask for for a shoulder to cry on sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Is it really that bad? Is it really that hard to ask for a little love, a little acknowledgement, a little appreciation, man? That shit goes so far. If women, a lot of women, if the majority of women knew how to do that and give it to men, oh my God, women would truly run the world. But women act like men these days. So many good women are missing out. Or not many good women. So many women are missing out on the life they could be having, man, because they don't know how to treat guys. They don't know how to treat men.
I don't like
And a lot of you men don't know how to tell a person how to treat you without being angry, without being forceful, without hitting your chick. You know what I mean?
that saying, happy wife, happy life. Because it, to me, it really, even listening to that conversation, it is literally saying you as a man have to put your feelings on the back burner, because the only way that your marriage or your relationship is going to be happy is if the woman is happy.
Exactly.
Therefore, you're not allowed to think, feel, react.
The weakest man to me is a man that would say something like happy wife, happy life. And I don't mean to offend anyone that thinks like that. You just got to really, really break it down, right? Happy wife, happy life. That means to say your wife, her life is worth more than yours. Your life is your life. You are supposed to be the breadwinner. You're supposed to be the defender of your household. You're supposed to be the go-getter. You're supposed to eat first. You're supposed to get the resources first. How can you do a good job if you're malnourished? Right? How? The weakest kind of guy, in my personal opinion, is someone that says happy wife, happy life, because he doesn't respect himself enough to defend himself, to go for what he wants. Now, you can take it from the approach that, yes, I just love my wife so much. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. A man who respects himself and loves his woman and loves and knows how to be a great man to his family is so much stronger than a man that just lets his woman walk all over him. A man that knows his value and knows when to set and draw the line is so much more powerful than a man who lets a woman walk all over him. Happy wife, happy life doesn't always have to mean that. However, if you're a religious person, you're going against the Bible. Man is supposed to be the leader of the household. You got the priorities mixed up, man.
Like you become a robot in this relationship because only one person is important. Y'all.
And then not only that, but your wife is probably going to cheat on that guy for a fucking dude that doesn't respect her. How many times do we gotta see that trope play out? Kim Kardashian going to fucking Pete Davidson. And that probably wasn't a good example, but like so many times a good man gets cheated on for a guy that fucking smut out his wife. Or in order to save and salvage the relationship, he becomes a cuck. I had a situation like that. I had a couple situations like that. Smashing this woman, man. She on the phone with her fucking husband. Mr. and Mrs. I'm not gonna say their last name, but right above the bed, I'm like, dude. Men, you gotta respect yourselves.
Listen, I don't want somebody that operates the way I want him to. I don't want somebody that's not allowed to think and feel, be vulnerable, react. Like, I don't want that.
Women want leadership. You can't be a leader when you only do what someone tells you to do. Being a leader means sometimes doing a thing that is unpopular. Is thinking outside the box. You know what I mean? I had a situation. I had to run some red lights, bro. The cops were behind me. My car's not registered the way that I need to. I was in the car with my girl. I had to make the decision to either let the cop stay behind me. He turned around. He saw me. I know he saw me. Turned around. And so I had the decision to make, to either just sit there, be a law-abiding citizen, even though these traffic lights have no cameras on them, or I could say, you know what? I'm not going to jail. I'm not getting a possible ticket. I have free will. I'm running these red lights. So I ran those red lights, got my ass home safely. Girl was mad at me about it. I was like, look, I'm sorry that you're in this situation, but this is what I got right now. You don't pay for the car. I'm the one that gets the ticket if it gets pulled over. If I get pulled over, I'm doing what I gotta do. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna apologize to you about something I'm not sorry for. I'm sorry for if you felt like I disrespected you, but I'm not gonna apologize for what I did. Why? I'm not sorry for it. Like, I would be disrespecting myself by giving in to what you want. And so she got mad. She wanted to use my car. I was like, no, you over here, you keep bringing it up. I told you what it was. Have you ever had to sleep on your shoes in a jail cell before? Have you ever been in there for a week? Have you ever fucking had slop fucking jail food before? No. So you ain't been in the shoes. You don't know what it's like. She continued to get mad. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna give you one opportunity. You need to come inside, get this food that I made for you. Let's de-stress, and then I'll let you get the car. Nope, she didn't want to do that. She opened the car, sat in the car for a little bit. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go get my mama to go ahead and take you home. I had my mama come over, and she's like, no, I need to use the car. I'm like, no, I told you before. Like, I gave you so many opportunities, and I told you why I did what I had to do. You gotta go now. Send her home, bro. Send her home. She called me back same day, like an hour later, apologizing. It's not about being a dick. It's about respect. It's about respect, man.
Why would anybody want that out of a person?
You said villain for real?
Y'all, is that really how y'all feel? Y'all could tell me the truth. Is that how y'all feel in your relationship?
Wouldn't you want, I'm going to be very vulgar right now. Look at that face. Wouldn't you want to slap her face with your fucking dick? On some real shit, like I'm being for real, bro. I'm being for real. Wouldn't you want to slap her face around with your fucking dick? Wouldn't you want her to look up at you and fucking, you know what I mean? Put the head of your dick on her lips and shit like that? You don't get that by fucking raping a chick. You get that from respect. What the fuck? This is what I'm telling you about, bro. You get a girl, baby. Once you get on your knees, put your teeth like this, look up at me. Slap her around with a face. Nothing wrong with it, bro. That's what I want. I deserve it. You don't force a chick to do that. You earn it. By telling her by demanding respect. You demand respect by expressing your position, expressing how you feel. If she ain't with it, try to work around it. But you're not hitting her. You walking away, bro. I don't got to deal with this shit. I don't got to deal with this. I want you in my life, but you doing too much. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You said I'm dead, but I'm being dead ass, bro. I'm being dead ass.
Y'all feel less than.
You see that?
I want to know. And then for those that do feel like that and feel like you have no voice and no say so and that you are not important, why are you still there? Why? Why would you put your own peace and your happiness aside? Y'all,
bro, you don't go to dressing rooms or go to what's the arboretums and have like fucking public sex and have shit, girls do shit to you in public and shit like that by being a happy wife, happy life kind of guy. Bro, that shit don't work, man. It may work a couple times, but that just don't work, man. You don't get no boob jobs from happy wife, happy life shit. Sometimes, yeah, but like you gotta have some backbone, bro. You gotta have some backbone, man.
Question.
Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say, because I know this is a little bit vulgar for the whole, like, you know, like little sexual thing like that. Let me tell you this real quick, right? There's a fine line between perverts and then men that live like very sexual lives. You are considered a pervert because you don't know how to do it in a smooth way. It's like comedians. They say comedians can joke about anything. If your audience doesn't agree or if they get offended by your joke, it's because you weren't funny enough. It's the same way when it comes to like sex and stuff like that. You can be a like straight up quote unquote perv, but if you know how to do it in a smooth way, it's acceptable. I don't know how else to say it, man. I don't know how else to say it, bro. I don't know how else to say it. So, all right.
Full control.
But that's it, man. That's all of them. That's all of them. What time is it? Let's see here. We've been 2 hours. That's what's